Hello and welcome to YourPedia channel. My name is Aman Sharma and I am your mentor for CSE. So today we'll be solving a question from our NPTEL question bank series, and the question we have selected is from programming and data structures. So you can find the question on page number 87 of programming and data structures, question number 61. So what it is saying is, it is saying what is G24 minus G23 given the definition of a function G below. So you have been given a function G and it is asking what will be G24 minus G23. So let's try to solve this question. First of all, let us try to solve first G24. Now for G24, value of S is equal to 0 initially, then you will enter the for loop. Now when you will enter the for loop, it is saying that for I in the range I to n plus 1. So I will take values from 1, 2, 3 up to n. In range questions, the last element is not included. So we will take values from I in range from 1 to n plus 1 and n is 24. So we will not take values from 1 to 25, we will take values from 1 to 24. So I will take values from 1 to 24. Now n will remain constant as 24. Now if you enter the loop for I is equal to 1, what it will be doing is, there will be a checking condition. Now if n% I equal to 0, now 24% 1. So 24% 1 equal to 0, yes, this is true, 0 is equal to 0 because percentage will give you the remainder, and if 1 is dividing 24, then the remainder will be 0. So this statement is true, and if this statement is true, it will go inside the if loop, statement, and s will be incremented. So s will go to 1. Now for I equal to 2, 24 is again divided by 2, so this will be equal to 0, so this statement will again be true, so it will be incremented to 2. I equal to 3, 24 is again divided by, if you take percent 3 equal to 0, yes, 8 3 is 24, so it will be incremented again. At 4 it will again satisfy, so incremented again. At 5, 24% 5 will not be equal to 0, it will be equal to 4. The remainder, if you divide 24 by 5, it will be 4, so it will not be equal to 0. So we will not enter the if statement and s will not be incremented. Now if you take I is equal to 6, again 24 divided by 6, 6 is the factor of 24, so again it will be incremented. So as you can see, what we are doing here is, if the number is dividing the value of n and there is no remainder left, it is a proper divisor of n, then the if statement will be true and we will enter the if statement and s will be incremented. But if it is not dividing the number n, for example in case of 5, it is not dividing the number n properly, then we will not enter this if statement and s will not be incremented. So what the code is doing is, it is incrementing the value only if the number I is proper factor of the number n. So if you want to solve it a little quicker, first find out the factors of 24. So the factors of 24 are, 1 will divide 24, 2, 3, 4 also, 6 also, 7, 8, 12 and 24 itself. So the number of factors are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So 8 times this statement will be true. And if this statement is true, s will be incremented. So s will be incremented how many times? 8 times. So after completion of this loop, s will be incremented 8 times. So 0 plus 8 will be equal to 8. So value of G24 will be 8. Now if you want to find the value of G23, now you can do these steps again, or what you can see is, now the other thing is, if you want numbers that are dividing 23, Now 23 is a prime number. So the only two divisors of 23 are 1 and 23 itself. If it is a prime number, there will be only two divisors of it, and if there are only two divisors, if statement will be true how many times? 2 times. So this code will give you the number of divisors, and if it is a prime number, this code will, the value of s will be incremented 2 times. So in this case, the value of s will be incremented 2 times. S is equal to 2. Now s is equal to 2 and we return s, so value of G23 will be equal to 2. So the question is asking what is G24 minus G23. So G24 is 8 and G23 is 2, so 8 minus 2 is 6. So the answer to this question is 6. So if you want to wrap this question up, what we did in this question is we were finding the number of divisors. If a number is divisor of n, then it will enter the if statement, and if not, it will not enter the if statement and s will not be incremented. So what we are doing is we are finding if the value of s denotes the number of divisors, or you can say the number of factors of 24. So 24 has 8 factors, so the final value of s was 8. So this is the code to find out number of factors of any number. So if you find G24, the number of factors are 8, the answer will be 8, and for G23, 23 is a prime number. So for prime number there are only two factors, 1 and the number itself. So if there are two factors only, s will be incremented twice only, and the answer to G23 will be 2, but it is asking G24 minus G23. So 8 minus 2 will be equal to 6. So I hope you understood the question, and keep watching our channel for more interesting questions like this. So keep watching and keep preparing. Thank you.